Friends, in our journey through the final crisis, we've seen a world in chaos, a prophetic map unfolding, and a clear call to worship the Creator. But as we get closer to the end, prophecy reveals the ultimate test that will divide humanity: the mark of the beast versus the seal of God. Today's text, Revelation 13:17, is sobering. That no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. This isn't just about money or survival, it's a test of worship and loyalty. The mark of the beast represents allegiance to man-made authority and a counterfeit system of worship. It's the rejection of God's authority in favor of human traditions. The seal of God, on the other hand, is the spiritual mark of those who worship the Creator and keep His commandments. Revelation 14:12 describes them as those who keep the commandments of God and the faith of Jesus. The seal of God is placed in the forehead, which symbolizes a settled conviction, a conscious choice to love and obey God's law. This is a contrast to the mark, which can be received in the right hand, a symbol of outward action or coercion for the sake of survival. The Sabbath, God's memorial of creation, is the specific sign of God's seal. In Exodus 31:16, 17, God declares it a sign between me and the children of Israel forever. Historically, we've seen the rise of powers that have sought to change God's law. In the early centuries, as the church grew in political power, it began to incorporate pagan practices, leading to the gradual displacement of the biblical Sabbath with Sunday worship. This was a deliberate act, as foretold by Daniel 7:25, which spoke of a power that would think to change times and laws. This is the essence of the mark of the beast, a system that replaces God's law with man's law. So, the coming crisis isn't about a literal microchip, it's about a spiritual decision. It's about whom we will obey. Will we honor the Creator's Sabbath, or will we bow to the world's demands and worship according to human tradition? This is a choice we must all make. The world will soon demand a loyalty that conflicts with God's commands. Where will you stand? Share your thoughts in the comments below.
To broadcast to the world a message of truth and love and justice.